Tiger's trolling right now. So here we go, Catalina against Lancelot. So we saw Catalina earlier in the little demo, right? A bit more standard, mid-range. Lancelot can be up close, use the mobility, get in there.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're gonna see him try to force his way in using Fireball and then using those unique movement commands that he has.
They say random landed to throw, no tech from Daigo. So this is my first time seeing the game in action, so I'm looking up at the top. If you guys are new, like me, I'm looking up under the health bar. They're the 4 abilities, right? So I want to see how fast the cooldown is after each one of these.
You see that time? Using the
Ability
plus projectile to be able to try to close in the gap after. It's a slow-moving projectile like that. Good for locking your opponents in the block stun and just trying to close in the gap after.
Yeah, and immediately burn. He had 100 meters, they burn it right away in the Skybound art. Did a lot of damage. So Daigo is now under 30%. So this, he can get the Unleashed, right? The super Skybound art, if Daigo remembered.
So you have access to 2 supers for each character. Actually, there's a couple characters that are kind of different, but in general, you're going to have your 100% Skybound art, and then you have the Kaihogi, which is the super. When you get into 30%, you still have that 100% gauge just underneath the health bar at the top of your screen. Okay. Daigo, what are you doing? The random super, and you know Fuudo's going to punish that.
Daigo's face. You got pranked, Daigo. You told me to do the wrong super, I guess. Yeah, that's not what I told you to do. Hachi already disappointed with the student. Yeah, I like all the notes too. It's very helpful there. We got counter, down, invincible. Letting you know what happens.
Yeah, and you notice that throw tech too, right? There's throws in this game and also throw techs, but there's also late techs.
Yep.
If you are able to tech the throw, but you're just a little bit late, you'll still take some damage from the throw.
Yeah, I like that. It's actually a bit advanced talk, but that's to kind of deal with defensive option selects and stuff. Try and make it a fair and honest fighter here. You build a lot of meter in this game too.
Yeah, moving forward builds you so much gauge, and also, you know, there's also a form of instant blocking too, right? And that's good for being able to save up gauge as well. So if you play at that high level, if you're kind of able to understand the game, how hits work, it'll be very easy for you to build up gauge and build up meter in this game.
I watched the Japanese players, right? So Daigo just kind of stole that round just using overheads. Every character in the game does have a universal overhead. I think they call it a heart attack. Fuudo ate like 5 of them.
Counter?
Yeah, that was off the powered up version too, that move. It's like an invincible DP that does bounce on counter hit. It's crazy. Fuudo lands a hit, can't do a combo though. There we go.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, was he able to punish her?
Wow.
He's trying to throw, he's out of range though. Daigo, use meter, use your meter. Use your meter, Daigo.
See Fuudo just trying to bait him from full screen. There you go.
He overshot. Daigo ran up full screen, tried to bait out the throw. No good. He kind of threw it away. And that was my best character? No. Yep.
As expected. So you saw Fuudo use a lot of Lancelot's movement there on the ground, right? Character's so fast. You saw him get in the throw range a lot of time, back up, wait for Daigo to press a button, then go in and try to tag him for it.
So Daigo going with Charlotto.
Very, yeah, as expected. I knew Fuudo when he saw this character. I was like, this character has way too many options for him not to pick his character.
She has what, like an air dash? She has a drill kick. She has projectiles.
She has everything. Yeah. So that that's Gigi, right? The little cat. You can throw it at different ranges along the screen, and also when it shocks, that's an attack. You lock your opponent in the block stun. Long reach character like this, right, has access to a DP, fireball, mid-range kind of hit grab attack where you can choose to either explode them for a good bit of extra damage, or reel them in and try to run some set play.
So the thing is, Daigo's playing Charlotte.
She's a dive kick too.
She got everything.
Dude, unique air movement. Wait for Fuudo to jump into the air. You'll see.
Yeah, I saw it earlier during the thing. She like flies across with the whip. Like Charlotte, she's got one of her abilities is actually like a parry / counter. We might see the famous Daigo parry here in Granblue. DP through. Wow, DP is a lot of damage actually.
Yeah.
Right up throw, he mistimed it though. GG. Jumped up into GG.
And the other thing you saw Daigo using there was Charlotte's unique command jump, right? She can alter the trajectories of her jump like that, come down when it's an attack, feint with it, go forward, backward, whatever.
I guess we're relying on the heart attacks, so he's not sure how to open up Fuudo, so he keeps going to the heart attacks, but it looks like Fuudo figured that out, and he was just zoning her out. Yeah.
Light punishes, but he'll take that.
Oh, he comboed into the projectile off there. Daigo
Careful,
smashing.
Daigo. Be careful.
Daigo's lost. He's lost. He gets in. He goes for a grab.
Fuudo with the tech.
100 meter though.
And that's the beauty of this. You just put the ball out there.
Forget about it. It's coming. Oh, that's cool though. The ball doesn't bounce off the wall. I guess only in the corner.
A man jump.
He did the low and the throw. Pachi nodding. He's like, all right, Daigo, okay. So Fuudo's asking, like, well, what is that jump attack she does? Can she go high? Can she go low? So very tricky technique. Fuudo still doesn't know how to deal with it. Yeah, it looks like his plan though is just taking advantage of Ferry's range, just staying away.
Long range character versus a character that pretty much has to go in, right? So he's just trying to utilize that. You see the
Fuudo showing off on the projectile?
Yeah, Fuudo showing off the dive kick too in the air. Why does she have all this?
It's invincible. All right, Daigo's turn. He's got Fuudo in the corner, right? This is where he wants him. Got a cross up.
Okay, Daigo.
Got 100 meter, Daigo. Another grab.
Into the throw.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. The heart attack gets him again. Another heart attack. That's good. Just abusing them, man.
So greedy, man. So many resets in the overhead like that, and Fuudo ate.
You see Fuudo trying to tech the grab, though, so that's cool about the heart attack. It's pretty fast. And one of the problems in some other games, when you go for an overhead, you can get thrown out of that. But the heart attack looks like they jump in the air, so that's a good way to beat that option. And now he's going back to Lancelot here, the final match, one-on-one. I still have my money on Fuudo.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Overhead again.
And now Daigo, these overheads paying dividends right now.
Yeah, it's the run-up overhead or throw mix-up right now from Daigo again, right? The overhead. With Catalina, I saw him combo after that too, but I'm not sure if he can do it with Charlotto.
Fuudo now closing in, trying to use some of that speed.
Yeah, both players. There we go. Finally now Fuudo's starting to recognize Daigo likes to go for the low after that. Crosses through, DP is baited.
That's right. As good as an option as, having a block button is going to be really strong against a lot of the cross-up stuff. Lancelot has access to a lot of left-right stuff.
Yeah, no, if you're holding the block button, I'm sure you can't press an attack, right? So it's a bit different from holding back. And blocked again. Fuudo. He's giving props to Daigo's defense. He can't open up Charlotto. That's gotta just be because they just got their hands on the game. Lancelot looks like a really tricky character.
For sure, yeah. Maybe kind of a different. But this is also kind of the kind of character Fuudo I think could do well with.
It's also interesting too seeing these guys. This is the first time really trying to play a fast, high-paced game like this. Oh, tries anti, but Daigo's just going in. Daigo's just holding forward.
Holding forward and then just emphasizing that overhead throw mix-up like you said.
Okay, yeah, they got full meter here. Daigo's at low health. He's got access to the super skybound if he wants it.
You gotta burn the gauge though, Fuudo. You're sitting on all that meter.
There we go. Reversal super connected. 1-1. So does meter carry over? Let's see. Daigo finished with 100. Does it carry over? It does not. Okay.
Yeah,
so
resets in between rounds, but that's the thing. You build meter in this game so quickly.
You want to make sure you use it.
Moving forward alone builds so much gauge.
Yeah, mainly they've only been using it mostly for the the skybound arts, but you do have powered up versions of your specials here, so you can spend meter for that.
That's right. Normally your attacks have cooldowns, right? But if you use the meter burn versions of those, they'll have longer cooldowns, but they also have added effects.
Better powers and everything. Now Daigo, watch out. This is match point. This is double match point right now. Life lead on Fuudo's side.
Set
Lands
point.
the hit.
Fuudo with the close confirm.
He got 100 meters.
Oh, he's got punish. He got.
Daigo tries. This is the super skybound art. Block from Fuudo. He's got nothing left.
Punish. Oh, that's the hit. Fuudo takes it.
Daigo didn't want to block. He did not want to block at the end. Lancelot, doing what he does best, just gets in your face. Ta-da!
So Fukuhara-san and Fuudo are able to take it over Daigo and Pachi.